day 14 of #Popcorn Horror Fest, and tonight we are watching one of my all-time scariest psychological thriller horror films, which is Silence of the Lambs. Did I choose this one, or did you choose this one?
You did.
I chose. Did I choose this one?
You chose this one.
Whoops. I don't think I did.
You definitely did.
Did I?
Absolutely 100% positive.
Apparently I definitely did. Well...
Do you want to change
No,
your mind?
I don't want to change my mind. It's fine. We'll do it. Great. We've made a decision and we've stuck to it. Good job.
You sure? You're sure?
I'm sure. Right, come on, Clarice. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get some fava beans and a bottle of Chianti out. That's not what we've got for dinner, although it would be better if it was. Chianti?
You can go and get some.
Go and get some Chianti. Alright, see you on the other side. The Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Did the lambs ever stop screaming, Clarice? Yeah, I've never seen it before.
I didn't know that
Which
till
you were
about
like,
halfway through.
What?
How could you not have seen this?
I haven't seen it.
So what made you pick it then? As one of your
Because
choices?
I've seen Hannibal. I saw it when I was far too young to see Hannibal because it came out when I was 15 and I think it was an 18. I went to see it at the cinema somehow, got in. And I remember being really scared by Hannibal because I hadn't really got into horror films in any major way. I just assumed that I was scared of everything scary, so I don't know why we went to go and see Hannibal, to be quite honest, but I spent the whole time hiding behind a big box of popcorn, and I have always been most scared of films that are either based on true life stories or they're something that could happen in real life. So, for example, ghosts and poltergeists and things like that don't affect me as much as serial killer type things. So yeah, I remember being really scared about the concept of there being a cannibal and Hannibal and all of Hannibal Lecter and all of that stuff.
And the fact that it rhymes.
And yeah, just never got around to seeing The Silence of the Lambs. But I know a lot about it because obviously it's a big iconic film. Like I know all the main plot. But yeah, I did enjoy it. I thought it was very good. It's not really a horror film, although it does come up a lot in scary film conversations. It's more a thriller.
I guess it's blending
thriller,
elements of the gothic horror in with the sort of the more procedural cop elements to come out as some sort of middle ground, thriller-esque sort of.
But I like those sorts of films, so I'm not sad that we watched it. Think Anthony Hopkins is amazing, well deserved Oscar win there, even though he's not on screen for very long. He sort of disappears halfway through the film.
I think it's something like the least on screen time for a best actor.
Oh really?
And as in lead as opposed to supporting.
I actually thought Jodie Foster was really good as well. And I know. What did you think? You were saying you've seen it a few times, and you said watching it back it was dated, or
it's starting to feel a lot more dated. It very much looks, I think, of the period it was. Funnily enough, a lot of the locations, a lot of the way it's staged, a lot of the performances feel very
early 90s.
Yeah. Oh no, it does feel a little bit kind of heavy-handed, a little bit theatrical.
I liked it though because it was like of the time. I'm quite happy with that. I can look past
all the other FBI. It's hard to explain it, but it might just be having seen it so many times, you're kind of on the lookout for those things. I also feel like, especially having been watching the recent Hannibal series, American TV show, even Anthony Hopkins' performance seems a bit stagey and a little bit almost too am-dram at
But
times.
maybe it's because it's been lampooned and gone over again and again since that.
That's definitely part of it. That it's in like so many of the other films that we've seen, they were the first to do a lot of things that have been done many times since.
He's menacing, scary, and chilling in this film. You can't take that away from him. I know it's been like, French and Saunders sent it up when it came out, and it's been done up every, which way since, but that's because it is iconic, and I think for good reason. So yeah, thorough success from my point of view. Better than Martin's.
Good.
Bless.
Are you over that? Are you over that yet?
No. So what's next? It's your choice tomorrow, isn't
Next,
it?
it's Eden Lake.
Yes.
Which is a recent-ish
Well, it must
horror
be
film.
before 2008 because that's when.
Well, it's Michael Fassbender and girlfriend. So I can't remember the name of the actress that plays her. I'm afraid. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but terrorized. I think they're off on holiday and find themselves terrorized by a bunch of kids. One of whom is a fairly young Jack O'Connell, who's getting all the plaudits these days as well. Is it an Irish
film or?
I think so. I think with Fassbender and O'Connell, I think they probably did film it in Ireland for.
Okay.
Or maybe the Isle Man off for the tax.
That'll be interesting. Let's see you then for that. And thumbs up if you like Chianti. See you tomorrow.